Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there was a time when Gachagua assured the people of Mount Kenya region that is going to deal with the cartels in milk, coffee, and tea. And you could see clearly the person whom he was focusing on is the fourth president of the Republic of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, because that was his main target. He will talk about milk, you will see Brookside and all that. He's a man who always points fingers at Uhuru Kenyatta. From dilapidated economy, he go to church and he will mention the name of Uhuru Kenyatta more than the name he will mention God or anything to do with the prayer. You combine it with Raila Amolo Odinga. That has been the language for Gachagua. So he's a one man who had already a direct attack to Uhuru Kenyatta every time. But surprising, yesterday, Gachagua came out in the church and he said that it is Raila Odinga who is misleading Uhuru Kenyatta. Remember, before he was saying that Uhuru Kenyatta was the one misleading Raila Odinga. This time around he's saying that it is Raila misleading Uhuru Kenyatta and they will not forgive Raila Amolo Odinga for doing that. He's now saying that Uhuru is their leader. He's still their president, and they love him. Let me just quote him. We have forgiven Raila for a lot of things, but we will not forgive him for confusing Uhuru Kenyatta. It was more than that. Listen to him. Then from there, we want to understand the reason why Rigathi Gachagua is taking a U-turn on his stand as far as Uhuru Kenyatta is concerned in this country.
Juzi nimemuona amemtoa rais wetu wa heshima, Rais Uhuru Kenyatta. Amepewa kazi ya maana na huyu rais wetu ya kutafuta amani katika Kongo, katika Ethiopia. Amepewa ndege azunguke kama mzee wetu, mzee wa heshima. Amemtoa kwa hiyo kazi, amempeleka Kisumu, amempandisha juu ya lori, anasema ati haki yetu. Sasa wewe mzee ya maandamano, tafadhali umheshimu rais wetu Uhuru Kenyatta. Mungetaka Uhuru aheshimike ama afuate hiyo mzee? Wangapi wanasema rais Uhuru Kenyatta aheshimike? Kwa sababu hata kama alichanganywa na huyu na uchumi ukaharibika, ni rais wetu, ni mzee wetu, ni mzee wa heshima. Tunataka heshima ya rais Uhuru Kenyatta idumishwe. Asimumpeleke kwa hiyo safari hiyo ya kumpeleka kwa rami kupiga kelele, kumpeleka juu ya lori, kwa sababu inatuharibia heshima yetu kama Jamhuri ya Kenya.
Now we are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our channel subscribers, I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And back to this discussion. Now, this is Rigathi Gachagua, who, if he's not attacking Raila Odinga, he will be attacking Uhuru Kenyatta. And if he's not attacking Uhuru Kenyatta, then he's attacking Raila Odinga. And at the same time, he might end up attacking all of them together. But today, he's changing. So the question is, what is Gachagua looking for? Why the change of tone? He said this is a man who left this country in a dilapidated economy. He talked about looting treasury. He talked about all manner of things you could do to someone who has retired. In fact, he's among the people who made Uhuru Kenyatta to come back into active politics. Uhuru was silent. But the attack and lies they were putting on Uhuru Kenyatta, it made them to come back and start speaking about these issues. Ndio maana alisema wale wakupiga kelele waendelee kupiga mdomo. So, it's the same man who brought Uhuru Kenyatta back into politics. The truth is that many people in Mount Kenya thought that William Samoei Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua are going to bring heaven on earth here, to make everything available, affordable, at their disposal. But these people are shocked on how Ruto and Gachagua have been running the economy. They are left in shock, and they have a reason to remember what Uhuru Kenyatta told them before the election. Uhuru brought Raila Amolo Odinga to them. They did not buy into that direction. Then, all of a sudden, they were going to the Kenya Kwanza side. And that's how they ended up, most of them, voting on that side. Yes, we know Raila Amolo Odinga got votes there, but of course Ruto got the majority votes. So these people are learning that the only way or the only language that the government might understand is mass action. Who is calling for the mass action? It is Raila Amolo Odinga. And now they're learning that if they will not go for the mass action, then they might end up continuously suffering under this regime. That's why you see Mount Kenya people, in less than 1 week, we have had 4 different demonstrations in different counties. They are demonstrating against this regime. Remember, they have their number 2 there, regarding Gachagua. But they're demonstrating about hunger. Alice Ohome, they want to evict people from their land because they want to give a Chinese developer to do some water dump, something like that. So hunger is finishing them. Someone want to grab their land, but they have their Rigathi Gachagua here. William Ruto, the man they saw as a savior, is here also when they are suffering. So they are discovering that there was nothing tangible to rely on in William Ruto's promises or Rigathi Gachagua. It was all hot air. So people are finding the reason to associate themselves with Raila and Uhuru Kenyatta. So Gachagua is discovering that it is no longer fashionable to attack Uhuru Kenyatta. In fact, it is not selling at all. Many people, including those from Mount Kenya region, get more irritated when they hear Gachagua mentioning Uhuru Kenyatta. They are discovering that Uhuru was not their enemy. They are now learning that their main enemy here is Gachagua and the William Ruto regime, which has made life so unbearable, very expensive for any of those who are on poverty line and even the middle class to afford. So that is where we are. Gachagua is learning that no one will listen to him. So the only way to make a comeback before you drop another bombshell is to start now embracing Uhuru Kenyatta. I mean, has Uhuru complained in any way that he's not comfortable with his relation with Raila Odinga? Uhuru has not made any noise. That's why he can accompany Raila Amolo Odinga in some of those events. Yeye ameamua hata kaa nyumbani kama Moi ama Kibaki. Yeye ako. And they said he will still support Raila Odinga. That is his leader. He believes in his agenda, but not the other side. So he's a man with a stand. Despite the fact that they never took over the leadership, he still believes in Raila Odinga leadership. That is his direction. So that's the position now. So try to embrace him, because seemingly people are now learning that Uhuru was the best. So try to associate yourself with him. Try to speak good about Uhuru Kenyatta so that you will not look bad in these people's eyes. That is what Gachagua is trying to do here. Because you tell me, Gachagua wamebaki na nani kule Mount Kenya? Who is supporting them? People do not want positions in the government. They are literally just looking for affordable life. Food. Ile njaa yenye iko Western sio tofauti na ile njaa yenye iko Mount Kenya. The hunger in Rift Valley is not different from the hunger in Nyanza region. Ile njaa yenye iko Nairobi ni sawa na ile njaa iko Lower Eastern. Na hata sasa wale wenye wako Turkana, Rift Valley, part of Rift Valley, of course, huko Baringo na huko chini. Those people, Mandera, they are suffering. Ile njaa yenye iko Coast ni the same na yenye iko anywhere. So it's equal. People are suffering from every corner of this world, this country. So they're discovering that no, the person who has put us in this danger and seemingly don't care, it is Ruto and it is Gachagua. So Gachagua is failing to advise him, if indeed he's trying to advise. But then who will Gachagua advise? He's taking advice from Ruto. But he don't advise Ruto in any way. That is the reason these people are now confused. it will not take long for them to come back and start attacking Uhuru Kenyatta. That's why you see Uhuru might not blink an eye or go into that direction. He cannot. Because this, in fact, this is the worst government to associate with. Because you don't know what they will do tomorrow. Today they are saying this, tomorrow is something different. And anyone who associates themselves with this government, if indeed they have any plan in the next election, then they should just prepare to lose. Anyone associating with this government, because they have so much blame to carry. People thought that Uhuru had taken money the way they had said. But the question is, when they came to power, what KRA has collected, how they have spent, 1 year budget being spent in 6 months. Then people are dying in this country. For them, they are celebrating, they are opening offices, appointment. Watu wanataka kazi, sio appointment. Appointment is just, sorry, watu wanataka chakula na appointment chache hazisaidii. Wanataka kazi kwa vijana. Ruto na Gachagua walitoa hiyo kazi kwa vijana. There is totally nothing to defend on. That's why Gachagua is learning that Raila and Uhuru have the people. For them, they might have the power. And these people might come for that power.